G'day and welcome to Utah the Aussie. This is a brand new YouTube channel and I am brand new to YouTubing. Unfortunately today I am using my mobile phone to record. I do not have a studio. I am currently in my gaming room. Well, it's somewhat of a gaming room anyways. Not the point. So my content is going to be strictly focused on gel blasting in the Australian community, more so obviously Queensland. Well, that's where I am from. Well, that's where I'm living, not from. And in years to come, hopefully down the track, we will get airsoft as well. But ironically, I thought for the first video, we'll do first blasters. What should your first blaster be? Well, there is no one answer for that. I found myself trying to find one answer and I realised that there is not. Reason being is because it all depends on whether you're going to be playing in an outdoor field setting, if you're only going to be in Milsims, or if you're going to be in CQB. So those are the different pathways you need to ask yourself. Are you going to be walking down? Are you going to be walking down outdoor fields? Are you going to be walking down Milsims, or are you going to be going straight for CQB settings, or are you going to be planning to play across all fronts? Now, anyways, we'll jump into the blasters I have, and I'll tell you what they're good for. And obviously, if you're going to jump into all fronts, you might need a few different blasters. Quickly, I will add that you will need to allow a bit of a bigger budget than what you have for just buying the blaster. So say you have $200 and you want to go buy a blaster for $200, I probably wouldn't do that. I would wait until you have a little bit more money, because you're going to want to spend your money on some more gear, like some more magazines. You're going to want probably some extra batteries. You're going to want a speed loader. You're going to want something to hold your magazine and your speed loader. So whether it be a little tactical belt that has something that you can mount the extra mag pouch and your speed loader on, or a carrier plate. Those are the sorts of things you're going to have to look into, and what you want and how much are they going to set you back to start with. So allow for 50% of your budget to be for other gear besides just the blaster itself. Now, to jump into it, I have here my very first blaster, a Jingming Gen 8.5. Now, this blaster is an absolute pearler for your first blaster, especially if you're on that lower budget set, which there is nothing wrong with this. This does not put you at a huge disadvantage. It is a little bit of a disadvantage when going up against people that have spent thousands of dollars on blasters, even so much as one blaster. So, but obviously they've paid to have their blaster outperform other people's, obviously, and also look cooler and everything else, which, don't get me wrong, is easily obtainable, just depending on how dedicated you are to the hobby. Now, you're still going to have a buttload of fun with this little blaster, modified or not. My blaster is modified, but my mate has one, the exact same, but his is not modified. All he runs is an 11-volt battery and the hop up as well. For $129, you cannot complain. Well, I can't anyways. $129 out of the box, shoots at 220 FPS or a 230, roughly thereabouts. It is a great little blaster. Now, the thing about ABS is it is obviously weaker than that of your nylon constructions and your metal constructions. But as long as you're not falling on your barrel, or you're not falling on your fishbone, or you're not falling on your receiver and snapping both off, the blaster ain't going to break. It will last you. As I said, it is a little bit more brittle than that of nylon and metal, but if you treat it right and you play with it cautiously in a sensible regard, it will last, and it does provide a lot of fun. Anyways, enough about this little blaster. As I said, $129, 220 FPS. That is out of the box as is, but it doesn't obviously come with this commando grip, nor does it come with a hop up. does come with a little halo sight, but I prefer the look of my iron sights. But that one there is great for outdoor settings. So not necessarily a Milsim day, and obviously not a CQB, just a bit of a bigger field to play on, and that one there is perfect. Now my next blaster here is a Cyma or Cyma Long. Now this is also an M4 variant, and just quickly for comparisons as to how much longer this blaster is. Yeah, that's pretty close, and it's roughly close. That is the length difference. Now mind you, with this, with the hop up, is almost the same length as this without. So this hop up is about an extra 2 inches on top of the length of what it already is. This blaster here is my preferred blaster for outdoor settings. This is probably also the blaster I'd use on a Milsim day. For those of you that do not know what a Milsim day is, a Milsim day is when you, obviously you go gel blasting, but instead of it being all out war in the gel blasting sense, it is more of a tactical sort of game where you are in a operating base and you go out on missions, you carry out tasks, and obviously there is a bit of fire action as well in the firefights. If you do not like the look of the Cyma, you do not have to buy the Cyma. Just because I'm showing you these blasters, does not mean you have to purchase them yourself. These are just the blasters I like, these are the blasters I have, and the types of blasters I use. Now all my blasters so far, I've only got 3, are M4 variants. I like this one, and yet, to date, not saying that other people don't own them, because obviously they do, I have not seen another person on the field with a Cyma, or Cyma, however you want to pronounce it. They're $199 out of the box, and they shoot that roughly 250 FPS out of the box. You can reach higher targets with that. You can modify blasters, but modifying is there's something we'll cover in a different video. As for CQB Wells, this is absolutely magnificent gun. Sorry, not gun, blaster. I keep calling them guns, but they're not. Now, this little CQB style blaster surprised me, because when I first learnt of gel blasting, which actually I'm very slow to the gel blasting acknowledgement, because it took me right up until about 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So as you can tell, I'm still quite new to the sport myself, but I'm just making these sort of videos and content for people that find themselves wanting information that they're not quite getting from other people's videos. Not to say that other people's videos and their content isn't amazing. Quickly for a shout out, because these are the people that inspired me, you can go visit Sheep Gun. I believe it's Sheep Gun. He's got amazing content, or Gun Sheep. I am so sorry, I've forgotten the name of your channel. But yeah, Sheep Gun, I believe it is. He has amazing gel blasting content, absolutely incredible, which is why him making videos is a reason that I also want to make videos, not to copy what he's doing, but to add a bit of further content onto certain subjects that he may have missed. Also for airsoft, if anyone's watching this video and they're into the airsoft but they just want to have a bit of a look at what Aussies have got, if you already haven't, I would recommend going and viewing Dutch the Hooligan and Norwich. I think it's Norwich. They are amazing airsoft players, 2 different play styles. Norwich is more of a sniper, and Dutch the Hooligan is more of a assault rifle sort of person, and their content is absolutely amazing. I love it. Anyways, so back to this. I would recommend this as a CQB blaster. Personally, I love it. $299 out of the box, and it only shoots, it shoots that 260 FPS mark out of the box. So those are the blasters that I have. Sorry, quickly, with the Wells, nylon construction, metal gearbox, which is why it's $2.99. You can buy the nylon construction, complete construction for $1.99, or you can buy the complete metal construction for that $4.99 or $3.99. I'm pretty sure it's $4.99, but I'm going to say both just to be on the safe side. And this one here is smack bang in between. It has the nylon construction, which makes it a bit lighter, which I believe is beneficial, but it also has the same gearbox as what the metal construction does. So win-win. So basically, those are the sorts of blasters you're going to want to look at. Now they have different styles of blasters. They have your AK variants. They've also got an AUG. I think it's just the Steyr AUG. And there's obviously a few more different styles of blasters. They have MP5s, but those are SMGs. So quickly, in my personal opinion, a CQB M4 variant does not make it an SMG. Now, they are blasters, so you can make the fire rate of an AR the same as an SMG anyways. Or you can slow down your SMG to the same fire rate as a AR. It honestly does not excessively matter in the sense of gel blasting. Maybe in airsoft, not entirely sure, but to me, the CQB Wells is still an AR. They've just cut the barrel down and put a smaller buttstock on it. So, and again, that's my personal opinion. Not to say that I'm right or even wrong, but anyways, I'll let you be the judge of that. So, as for your first blaster, are you after a CQB blaster? If yes, I recommend something small, compact. The Wells is a blaster I would recommend, but please just remember to buy the blaster that best suits you, the one you like the look of the most, the one that you like the feel of the most, and the one you like the performance of the most. Don't forget to ask the guys at your local M4A1 shops or your Tactical Edge or Tac Toys if you can shoot the blaster down their range. Now, not all places might not have a shooting range for you to test fire, but I know that my local M4A1 shop does, and it is a great benefit to know what you're buying before you buy it. Now, unfortunately, I'm just sort of the person that doesn't really mind myself. I'll buy something and then I'll test it. But for somebody that's just getting into it, that's the one piece of advice I recommend. Anyways, I think I've covered everything as it comes down to what your first blaster should be. As I said, remember, blasters should only take up 50% of your budget, and you should try to buy extra magazines, magazine holders, a tactical plate. You don't need to buy the magazine holders if you, sorry, not a tactical plate, a tactical belt. Don't need to buy extra magazine holders if you buy a plate carrier or chest rig of some form, if it already comes with it. So those are the sorts of things you need to look into as well. Please though, please make sure you buy that extra battery. You can go out with one magazine and a speed loader and still have abundance of fun for the entire day. But if you go out with one battery and 5 extra magazines, you're probably not going to last a day unless you buy yourself a top of the line sort of battery that lasts all day long. But batteries that come with them do not last all day long. You'll probably get about 3 hours of consistent use out of each battery, maybe 4, depending on how you use it. So bear that in mind. If there's anything I've missed, if there's anything you'd like to know more about, if there's something you want me to cover in future content, please leave a comment down below. If you liked this video, please remember to subscribe, like. If you didn't like this video, double dislike. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, sorry. And I hope this video answered some of your questions, and I hope that we can continue this great adventure together. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.